I'd say that the MBA Full Time did live up to my expectations, definitely. I think coming into the start of the year, I was expecting to get a really good education and a sort of broad understanding of a number of different business disciplines, and I definitely got that.
Yeah, I think it exceeded my expectations. I didn't appreciate how well connected the business school is to the business community, and on top of the amazing teaching that we get here from the professors, we've also had exposure to some really brilliant, inspirational, innovative leaders in the business community.
Definitely lived up to my expectations. When I was coming into the MBA, I kind of had three main goals. One was to increase my kind of knowledge of business acumen. Secondly was to kind of get a better network, because predominantly my network had been kind of mining focused and fly out. So I really wanted to get more exposure to senior leaders across different industries in Perth. And thirdly was really for my leadership capabilities. I want to have a better understanding of how to lead myself and lead others as well. So overall, it definitely delivered on those three things, but it delivered a lot more as well.
We've really been soaked in such a huge amount of new, exciting, useful information, and you don't realise how relevant it is until you get to the end of year business advisory project. We're working with BHP Billiton on a project, and I've been able to apply all this new knowledge.
The MBA did live up to expectation and even exceeded expectation in terms of intensity, the rhythm, all the things we've learned, and the connection with the people.
I would say it was an experience of a lifetime, and the price of the MBA was having to stay away from my family in India. But the real gift of the MBA was finding a new family here, which was my cohort, my amazing teachers. It was the whole MBA team, and I would say the entire WA community. So I was able to discover this new family, and this will stay with me forever.
So once I decided I wanted to do a full-time MBA program, I did actually come in with very high expectations about what I was expecting to kind of get out of my MBA journey. And it's been really great that it really did live up to those expectations, especially the kind of reconnecting with the business community here in Perth. I can't think of many of the large organisations in Perth that we haven't been exposed to over the year.
We had lots of opportunities to meet with senior business leaders, go to boardroom lunches. I also got an opportunity to work on a pro bono consulting project with McKinsey & Company, and that was helping a WA startup which is promoting gender equity.
Last year's cohort warned us how intense and all-consuming the program would be, but until you've lived through it, you really can't appreciate it.
We're with each other every day, sometimes nights. So it has been a very, as I said, very deep connection I created throughout the year.
I'd say it sort of went above and beyond my expectations in a few areas. Firstly, I've made some really good friends. Coming into the year, I knew it was a small cohort. I didn't know sort of how well we would actually get to know each other, and a lot of the team building and sort of bonding that we've done throughout the year, I feel like I've made some really good friends and really good network for, that'll take me forward. And I think the second thing was the leadership development that we've been exposed to. That was something that I wasn't aware of at the start of the year, but something that I really value now. Just having that time to sort of reflect on my own leadership style and learn where I can improve and the things that I can do better to make me a better leader into the future. And the third thing that I think exceeded my expectations was the mentoring program. I was lucky enough to be linked up with an industry mentor from the industry that I plan on going into. And I think it would have been really difficult to meet people like that if I hadn't enrolled in the MBA full-time program. So for those few reasons, I think it actually exceeded my expectations in a few ways.